Hello. Were you created only for this world that you spend all your time on it? O my world-worshipping soul, does your slackness in worship and remissness in the prescribed prayers arise from the multiplicity of your worldly occupations, or because you cannot find time due to the struggle for livelihood? Were you created only for this world that you spend all your time on it? You know that in regard to your abilities, you are superior to all the animals. But in regard to procuring the necessities of worldly life, you cannot compete with even a sparrow. So why can you not understand that your basic duty is not to labor like an animal, but to strive for a true perpetual life like a true human being? In addition, the things you call worldly occupations mostly do not concern you, and are trivial matters which you meddle in officiously. You neglect the essential things and pass your time acquiring inessential information as though you were going to live for 1,000 years. For example, you squander your precious time on worthless things like learning what the rings around Saturn are like or how many chickens there are in America, as though you were becoming an expert in astronomy or statistics. Please like the video for more videos like this. If you say, what keeps me from the prayers and worship and causes me to be lax is not unnecessary things like that, but essential matters like earning a livelihood, then my answer is this. If you work for a daily wage of 100 kurush and someone comes to you and says, come and dig here for 10 minutes and you will find a brilliant and an emerald worth 100 liras. If you reply, no, I won't come, because 10 kurush will be cut from my wage and my subsistence will be less. Of course you understand what a foolish pretext it would be. In just the same way, you work in this orchard for your livelihood. If you abandon the obligatory prayers, all the fruits of your effort will be restricted to only a worldly, unimportant and unproductive livelihood. But if you spend your rest periods on the prayers, which allow your spirit to relax and heart to take a breather, you will discover two minds which are an important source, both for a productive worldly livelihood and your livelihood and provisions of the hereafter. First, mind. Through a sound intention, you will receive a share of the praises and glorifications offered by all the plants and trees, whether flowering or fruit-bearing, that you grow in the garden. Note, this first station was a lesson for someone in a garden, so it was explained in this way. Whatever is eaten of the garden's produce, whether by animals or man, cattle or flies, buyers or thieves, it will become like almsgiving from you. But on condition you work in the name of the true provider and within the bounds of what he permits, and see yourself as a distribution official giving his property to his creatures. So see what a great loss is made by one who abandons the prescribed prayers. What significant wealth he loses, and he is deprived of those two results and minds which would otherwise cause him to work eagerly and ensure his morale is strong. He becomes bankrupt. Even as he grows old, he will grow weary of gardening and lose interest in it, saying, what is it to me? I'm anyway leaving this world. Why should I put up with this much difficulty? He will sink into idleness. But the first man says, I shall work harder at both worship and licit activities in order to send even more abundant light to my grave and procure more provisions for my life in the hereafter. Please subscribe for more videos like this.